name is Gabby Espino, educator with KUPA Inc., and we're back with another KUPA Live. We apologize for being a little late. Technical difficulties. Everyone blame Marco. Just kidding. I hope you guys are having a wonderful week. And guess what? We're gearing up for week 2 of Coachella this year. So, since I'm not going, the closest thing that I can get to Coachella is some Coachella nails. So follow along. I'm so glad that you guys are here. Thank you so much for being here. We're going to be using, obviously, our KUPA palettes. Today in particular, we're going to be using Venice Afternoon Collection, which is our neon palette, and LA Confidential, which is our traditional. I think this is my favorite one. Don't tell the other ones that I said that because then they're going to get jealous. But this one's my favorite one. I'm going to be using a little bit from both of these, obviously along with our color brush, which is the brush that comes with every single one of our palettes. But I don't know if you guys know that KUPA also has art brushes. They come in a set, this beautiful Artfinity set. There's about, I want to say 8 of them. Yeah, 8 brushes. I'll be using number 2 and which one's the other one? And the 6 flat, the number 6 flat as well. And we're going to be doing a little bit of everything. I'm going to do 2 nails on our beautiful model here who's already nice and prepped. We're going to be using the color that she has on right now as the background for our design, which is actually from our Santa Monica Suites collection that is coming out or is already out. Not yet, but will be coming out soon. Our Santa Monica Suites collection, which is one of our pastel Spring. Thank you, Marco. Our spring collection palette. I'm so tired. Our spring collection palette. That's the background color that she has right now. It is, again, from our Santa Monica Suites collection, which is this guy right here. Oh, there we go. This guy right here. And she has the color Apricot Fizz, which is a really pretty, I feel like it's like a perfect nude if we're doing like a French of sorts. You wouldn't really be able to tell from the palette, but once it's on, it's like a really pretty creamy nude. So we have that on as the base, and we're going to be using that. I don't want to mess it up too much. But on top of that, I'm going to be doing a couple of designs. So we're not going to be using our e-file right now. She's already nice and prepped. I am going to go ahead and grab a dampen dish. Dampen dish? Dampen dish. Every time. I'm so sorry. Tell me in the comments because I feel like everyone says it differently. Marco's just over here bullying me, guys. Can y'all tell him to stop? Tell him to stop. But yes, my dampen dish. I'm going to be using a little bit of our nail cleansing solution, which is this purple liquid that we have right here. It comes in two different sizes. My bad, 2 different sizes. And this is kind of like an all-in-one. I use it to clean my brushes. I use it to clean my tools. I use it to kind of, if I make a mistake on a client, like if I get a little bit of polish on their sidewall, I make sure to go ahead and use that to clean it up. It is very, very useful. I'm also going to, I already have some paper towels, but I'm going to put more because I am good at spilling stuff. Okay, we're going to start off. I have these 2 designs in mind. One is kind of like a striped, colorful background, and then I'm going to draw a mushroom on top of it, a really cute psychedelic mushroom. And on the other one, I'm going to do some blooming and maybe do some star on top of it. Or another mushroom because I really like mushrooms. All right, in order to do that striped version or the striped portion of the design, I'm going to go ahead and grab the City of Angels color from our LA Confidential palette, which is this guy right here. And you know what? I'm just going to go in with Old Faithful, which is our color brush, the dual-ended brush that comes with every single palette that you buy. So if you buy all 8 palettes, you're going to get 8 brushes. It comes with a flat end, and obviously it comes with a finer end. I'm going to use the flat end to kind of design where I want to keep this stripe. I have like this idea of like a stripe, and then I'm going to make it nice and funky. Ooh, look how creamy this product is. I love our palettes. They're not just super pigmented, but they're also very easy to use. I feel like a lot of the times I've bought palettes in the past, or I've bought cream colors, I should say, in the past, and they didn't really glide as effortlessly as the KUPA one does. I might have to do a second coat of this one only because I'm trying to get it nice and thin. but I'm going to do just kind of like a little abstract French, I guess you could call it, to start off here. There we go. But look how easy that was with the brush that it comes with. Nice and perfect. All right. Before she goes into the lamp, I'm going to start the blooming process on the other nail. Now, I don't know if you guys know how to do blooming. Blooming usually take a blooming gel, right? And then before you cure it, you drop the color of whatever bloom you want to do on top of it, and then you kind of let it go. I actually use our base coat, which is the from the trio, the silver lid one, as a blooming gel. Is it orthodox? I don't know. Does it work? Absolutely. I am going to grab a little bit of from our forms to use as a palette. Old school trick right there. But before I actually put any color in there, I'm going to add a generous layer of that base coat on top of the base color that we've already gotten on there. Perfect. What this is going to do, it's going to serve as like a blooming gel. And I'm going to choose some of the colors. Let's see. Let's go with Buzzworthy. I love pink. And then let's do lime green. You can't go wrong with green and pink. But before I actually put them on there, I'm going to put them on my palette like so. Because again, these are cream, right? So they're not going to bloom quite the same way as a regular polish. So I am going to loosen them up a little bit. I'm going to grab a little bit of the lime right here. And by loosening up, I'm going to grab a little bit of that that cleansing liquid and put it right into that color. And what that's going to do is it's going to kind of liquefy it a bit, so make it a little bit more liquidy. Yeah, I mean, what other word can I use? And just make sure that you clean your brushes, because I got a little bit of green into that Buzzworthy. Give me 1 second, clean the brush. All right, same thing, grabbing a little bit of our cleansing solution, applying it directly onto that color, and see how it just kind of makes it a little bit more liquidier. Perfect. And then you're going to go right on top of that base coat that you already had and just kind of drop it wherever you want to drop it. And what this will do is it'll start spreading. I'm trying to grab a little bit more of the other one. It'll start spreading and blooming like a normal coat. Now, if you feel like you're having trouble with it spreading, that's okay. Grab a little bit more of your cleansing solution and kind of dap those colors. Ooh, this one's spreading too much. Whoopsie daisy. There we go. Let's see how it's spreading out. Now, again, these are a little bit harder to get to bloom because they are cream, so we are using that solution to try to get it to spread out a little bit more. If it's not, ooh, might have put too much base coat. Now I'm going to grab with it before curing. I'm going to grab my brush and kind of swirl everything around. Kind of want like that tie-dye blooming effect, if that makes sense. As you're swirling, if you feel like you need to add more of one color to a certain area, by all means, right there. Same thing, I'm going to cleanse my brush a little bit and then drag around. Almost like a tie-dye effect along with the blooming. Listen, I've never been to Coachella, but this is what it looks like in my brain.
Looks like Woodstock.
Like Woodstock, yes, actually, that's a little bit more up my alley. That's a little bit, I don't know about Coachella. I heard Justin Bieber's going to be there. That's cool. All right, so there's one base, and there's the other one. We're going to go stick those into the lamp for a full 60 seconds. There we go. And while that is curing, and I got you guys, thank you so much for being here. We appreciate it. If you guys aren't following us on all of our social media, what are you waiting for? First off, go ahead and do so. And make sure you sign up for our newsletter, because if you are signed up in our emails, you'll be the first to know about new releases, any coupons, any... April 26th is the coupon code for the month? Mm-hmm. Okay. So if you want to go onto our website and you want a little bit of a discount with your purchase, go ahead and type in April 26 as your flash code, and you'll be able to receive how much off?
20%.
20%. Oh my God. Okay. All right. 20% off of their purchase by using April 26 on our flash code, on your flash code at the end of your purchase online. But if you are in Southern California, close to Anaheim, you can always visit us here in store. We have a KUPA store in beautiful sunny Southern California, and you can come in and receive 25% off all of your purchases here in store. We have literally everything. Our warehouse is right here. Tools, lamps, product, disposables, everything and anything you can think of. Plus, we have our engraver here. If you bring your hand piece, we're able to engrave it for you, put your name on there, put your Instagram handle, personalize it, make sure your neighbor doesn't take it from you at the salon, so on and so forth, right? All right, so there is the first background. Now I'm going to go back to our LA Confidential palette with probably my favorite color that we have, which is limo service, the black. I'm going to start drawing. Actually, no, let's give the City of Angels a second. Ooh, did I get polish on you? No. Let's give it a second go. I want it to be nice and like stark white, because I'm going to draw some stripes on here. Now I went out of the line there. Let me clean it up. I'm going to use the same brush to kind of clean up. Ooh. Ah. There we go. Just gave that a second coat. Why can't I talk, bro? Now, on this nail, I want to draw like a really cool mushroom. And I want the stem to be slightly, I don't want it to be white, maybe like an off-white. So I'm going to take a little bit of City of Angels along with Lakers Love from the same palette, just a smidgen of it, to kind of create an off-white. Ooh, that's like a pale butter yellow. Too much. Let's do a little bit more white. This is my favorite thing about our palettes, the fact that they're so customizable. I mix and match colors all the time, every day, all day. And I'm actually, it's probably my favorite part of my job is just seeing a color and being like, I can match that. Yeah, I don't have it in my collection, but I can make it. And 9 times out of 10, I make it. So that's great. The great thing about our palettes. All right, I like that base color. So I'm going to take here and kind of create almost like a little zucchini. Just a little zucchini. I want the bottom of the zucchini to be a little bit thicker, the top not to be as thick. So there's one right there. Should probably do a second one. I'm going to wait until I draw the head of this mushroom before. So that'll be the base of our mushroom. And because I like to add dimension to it, I'm going to make a brown. I'm just using all the palettes today. We're going to grab the Joshua Tree collection, which is our nudes, neutrals. Let's see, should we do screenplay or boardwalk? I'm going to use a little bit of boardwalk, which is this really pretty creamy nude color. I'm going to dip my brush into boardwalk, and at this before touching, I'm also going to dip it into that color that we just created, and then kind of drew little strokes along that mushroom head just to kind of give it some dimension. I am a fan of like marbling. I don't know if you guys could tell, but look how much different that already looks. Just a little bit more dimension into the, so it just doesn't look too 2D. There we go, right there. All right, that's going to go straight into the lamp for another 60 seconds. Now, I know some artists, when they are using not just our palettes, but creating or drawing on nails in general, they say that 10-second flash cure, 30 seconds. I mean, 30 seconds I think it's fine, but I like to do the full 60 because I'm not trying to mess anything up. I'm not the greatest drawer, but I try really hard. So I'm not going to do anything to mess it up. So a full 60-second cure in between layers to me is perfect. But if you're in a rush, okay, cool. Try not to be, but 30 seconds should be more than enough time. Now, because I want to contrast the green and the green and the pink that we just did for the mushroom, I think I want to do an orange. Should we do an orange or a purple mushroom? Or orange and purple? No, that's too much. I'm sorry. Let's do an orange. Let's do an orange. We have a couple oranges to choose from. So in our Venice Afternoon collection, we have two. We have Baywatch and Sunset Strip, both very pretty neons. But if we're looking for a more traditional orange, we have Orange County. Ooh, which I might just go with Orange County. I'll mix Orange County and Sunset Strip. So I'm going to take a little bit of Orange County from our LA Confidential onto our palette right here. And then I'm going to take a little bit of Sunset Strip from our Venice Afternoon just to have them next to each other so you guys can see the contrast. Beautiful. And then same thing, dipping into both colors at the same time. I'm going to start creating the mushroom head. So you kind of start at a point at the top, and it's almost like a little triangle or like a Hershey's Kiss. Think of it that way, right? A little Hershey's Kiss. At the bottom, I kind of round it out because we're going to create those the lines at the bottom of the mushroom. Same thing, dipping it into both colors, making sure that the top is nice and rounded. Here we go. I love mushrooms. I do feel like people are starting to go into that minimalist, clean girl aesthetic again, and I'm like, no, where are all my girlies that like art? All right, we've rounded out the bottom. We've got our little Hershey's Kiss, almost like a little sombrero. Does that look like a little sombrero to you guys? Kind of. I know it looks a little funky right now, but we are going to outline it afterwards, okay? So don't trip. I want to add a little bit more dimension because that's just what I like. So I'm going to go back with that color that we grabbed, Boardwalk, from our, my God, my brain, from Joshua Tree Collection. I'm going to add a little bit of limo service to it to darken it. Ugh, I made it gray. Why do I always do this? Okay, color theory. It's too gray, so I need to add warmth to it. If I need to add warmth to it, I'm going to grab a little bit of orange. I'm just trying to look for, see, that looks a little bit better. Still gray though. A little bit more orange. There we go. Look at that. Still gray. A little bit more orange. We're adding warmth to it. I just want to create, there we go, like a little brownish color. Ugh, that's like my favorite thing to do. It's like mix colors. And same thing, just adding some dimension into that little sombrero mushroom head that we just did. There we go. I don't know if you could tell on camera, but in person for sure. It's almost like a shadow that we're creating. There we go. I might even go into it with, oh, too much. Let me grab a little bit more of my white so I can clean that up. There we go. All right, so there's the mushroom. That's the base of the mushroom. We're getting there. We're getting there. Over here, I have a very specific vision for this. I want to add some stripes using our limo service. So I'm placing, you can work directly from the little pod, but I like to place my color on a palette and kind of work the color into my brush like so. By doing this, I'm making sure that I get color into every little bristle of the brush, and it kind of straightens out that tip for me as well. I don't know if you could see it right there. Perfect. So dip, 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 drag and dip, drag and dip. Dip, dab, dog, double, dog. Sorry, my ADHD. That's from the movie Dodgeball. All right, so we're dipping in it and we're dragging in it to making sure that the point is nice and straight and pointy. Marco's going to yell at me for making our model laugh. I'm so sorry, Marco. All right, now we're going to go and draw the outline. Not the outline, the stripes. So I'm going to dip. I'm just following the curvature of that design, like that edge that we did. I want to do semi-thick lines. Remember, the harder you press down on the brush, the thicker that line's going to be. When you're doing lines of this nature, obviously they're not straight lines. It might be a little bit harder to do that pressure. So we're going to build our way to that thickness. Little by little, thickening it up. There we go. There we go. Now if we mess up, it's okay. We can flip our brush around and use the other side of the brush to clean it up. Perfect. See how beautiful this is going? Now, when I think of Coachella, I just think fun, loud, bright colors. Have I been to Coachella? No. Would our company do a sponsored trip and take me? Maybe. Marco, just
I
kidding.
tried already.
We tried. He tried. He tried. It's all right. Maybe next year. But hey, if you guys want to take me to Cosmoprof. I don't know what show's coming up next. I'm way out of the show circuit. All right. Do you guys see the vision though? Did I mess up the vision right here a little bit? So we're going to go into the other side of our brush and mess the whole thing up. Yep, absolutely. For sure. For sure. I just want to clean it up a little bit using, is it easier if I just start over? Probably. Is Marco going to yell at me because we're already behind schedule? Probably. That's fine. Just go for it. Just go for it. It's okay. No, I think I got it. I think I got it. These things happen. This is real. This is live. But if anything, I'll go back with my white and fix it. I'm trying really hard not to be all up in my model's space right now. I'm like breathing on her fingers. Let's do one more right here. All right. Now I went from using I was going to use just one palette, and now I'm using 3. I'm going to outline the top of it like so. I like to do outlines. I think if I had to choose like one style of nail art to do, it'd definitely be like cartoonish vibes. What would that be, like 2D kind of stuff? I don't know what you would call that. If you guys are watching from not California, let me know where you guys are watching from. I'd love to hear from y'all. We'd love just to hear what you guys think, what you guys are feeling. Am I totally failing here? Do you like it? Are you at Coachella right now? No, not right now. It's Tuesday. Are you waiting in line? Because from my understanding, you have to wait in line for days. I saw a girl on TikTok. She said she waited 3 hours just to take a shower. What do you mean? We're going to go back in with our white afterwards to perfect it. Okay, perfect. There we go. Go ahead and stick that into lamp. Full 60 seconds. Now on top of that black and white, I want to do some stars because I feel like that was very much a theme this year. It felt very not hobo. Boho. That's what I was trying to say. Coachella felt very boho this year. A lot of like those thick those thick rounded belts that we used to use back in the early 2000s when I was young and hot. Those are all back. Lacy tank tops, a lot of bangles kind of stuff. It felt very boho, right? But let's bring it back to our roots. Or is this more EDM? I don't know. You guys like, it's a lot more EDM. Okay, so we're not going to Coachella. We're going to, what's another, I don't know any festivals.
You're talking about
EDC.
EDC. Oh, no. Coachella was definitely very boho this year.
It was.
Like the girls were wearing these really very stagecoachy. I've never been to either one of the shows, so I don't know.
It's too big to put it into one.
Yeah, I feel like everyone has their own style and they're all just kind of like, right? But this is what I think about when I think Coachella. Just like bright, fun, in your face kind of stuff. All right. We're going to go in. She's out of the lamp. We're going to go in with the white, the City of Angels, to perfect anything that we messed up. This is why I love our KUPA color brush, the ones that come with our palettes, because they're double-ended, so you get a little bit of both. Like you get the thickness and then you get the super thin. Oh my God, I'm allergic to being here. My nose is just leaking. Always, so sorry. All right, going in with our thin side of our brush and cleaning up anything that needs to be cleaned up or any lines that need to be straightened out. I love drawing. There we go. My little makeshift palette down here. Perfect, see? Little by little. I'm going to get really in there because your girl is not wearing her glasses. I probably should. But I'm scared it's going to be a glare in the camera. So I'm just out here raw dogging my blindness. Can't see nothing. Perfect. This nude background that she has on is so beautiful. I can't get over it. And it's from our Newport Nostalgia collection, which is our pastels, the more creamier ones. All right, I'm gonna leave that alone for right now. Now let's get back to this mushroom. This mushroom needs a little something. What do mushrooms have? The little white dots. Some suicide. It has that stuff that makes you hallucinate. So I'm gonna do some dots right here. I don't want them to be uniform. I want them to kind of just like be all over the place. Only at the top portion, because in that bottom portion, we're going to be drawing, you know how they have like that bottom part? Does that make sense? The little, yeah. So I'm going to grab a little bit of that creamy banana color that we created along with a little bit of the white to kind of outline that bottom. But I don't want it to be super, super stark. So I'm going to take my brush and dip it into the cleansing solution and kind of like using that to dilute that color a little bit. So now we have this mushroom bottom, and then afterwards we're going to outline everything. Let me perfect those little white spots at the top. Let's see right there. Perfect. All right, look at that. She ready to go rave? All right, go stick. No, you're not ready. Go stick until land. Don't go just yet. Stay here with us. And while you're with us, thank you so much. If you're watching this afterwards, we appreciate it. Thank you for watching. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for being here. Sorry, my bad. I'm back. We are here once a week. If it's not myself, it is my friend Patricia. We take turns. We try to bring you the latest and the greatest that is KUPA. We try to share ideas with you, products, unboxings, news, whatever the case may be. We have really big plans for KUPA Live this year. But if you guys have suggestions, by all means, feel free to drop them in the comments. Send us a quick little DM. We are always have open ears. We're here for you guys. We want to make sure you guys are learning, enjoying, entertaining, everything, all of the above, right? In the meantime, continue to watch my Coachella. Are you at Coachella? Because if you are, can you send me pictures? That'd be nice. I would like to know what it's like to be, fun. This is fun for me. This is my leaving the house type of thing. So I would like to live vicariously through you all. Okay, that's done. Back to the mushroom. I'm going to go in with limo service to outline everything and give it a more cartoony feel. Now, when I outline, I will try to use the thinnest lines as possible. There we go. Using the thin edge of our brush, just going along outlining the outside of our design. Is it perfect? No, but I kind of like it that way.
We have some comments.
Oh, we got comments. Let's see.
You want me to read them?
Yes, read them because I don't have my phone.
What is the name of the paints?
These are our KUPA collection, the SoCal color palettes. I'm using 3 different palettes today. We're using Venice Afternoon collection, which is our neon palette, the LA Confidential palette, which is our primary colors where the white and the black are. And then I'm also using a little bit of our Joshua Tree collection palette, which is our nudes and our like neutral colors. So I started saying I was going to use 1 palette and I ended up using 3. But here we are. And then the background color that she has on right now, which is this nudie color, that's actually from our newest palette, which is the Santa Monica Sweets collection. And it's a pastel palette, but these are the milkier pastels as opposed to our Newport Nostalgia palette, which is our more solid pastels. But yes, those are the palettes that I'm using today. You can find them on our website. If you use code April26, you will receive 20% off your purchase. So if you don't have them, go ahead. Now's the time to take advantage of our sales. We always have sales. Make sure you guys are following all of our socials, our newsletter, so you guys can get the latest deets on any coupon codes or any news KUPA might have for you guys. Look at that! It's a little mushroom. She's so happy. And I don't have any glitter, but I would have sprinkled a little bit of glitter on top of there. Look at that. It only took 3 palettes to create, but cool. All right, I'm gonna leave that one. The drill, which one do you have? We have so many. Our newest, our greatest, and our best drill ever is the Mani Pro Passport, obviously, which is this guy. And now, if you guys didn't know, our Mani Pro Passports include the handpiece, whereas before you would have to go and choose one from either a KP 60, 65, or 55. Now, every Mani Pro Passport comes with its own companion, which is this little guy right here. Actually, no, this isn't one, but it's a handpiece. They're awesome. I love them. I love them so much. I think it's down here, actually. I think here it is, the companion. So this is the companion. It comes standard with our Mani Pro passports now. If you don't get the Mani Pro Passport, this is hot. Oh my goodness. No wonder it was down here. If you don't get the Mani Pro Passport, we also have the Mani Pro Passport Plus, which comes in red and black or white and unicorn. Personally, that's my favorite. That's the one that I have. I have the red and black one. That's the one with a digital screen on it. It has all these really cool features, and it stands up for you right next to your desk. So whichever one you decide to go with, it definitely is the best in the industry, hands down. I stand on that 10 toes down. I just learned what that meant recently. So 10 toes down, I stand on that. It's the best drill in the industry. But you cannot go wrong with KUPA tools. So thank you for choosing us. We appreciate it. All right, I think I'm going to go in with this black and white one. I want to draw some stars. So those 4 pointed stars. So I'm going to use the color Malibu, like Malibu's most wanted. Just kidding. Malibu, this is from our Venice afternoon collection. It's a pretty like electric blue. I think that would be the correct term for it, electric blue. Let me see if I have any dotting tools. Yes, I do. I'm going to grab a dotting tool from one of our Artfinities. So this is the dotting tool 1 and 2. I'm going to use side 2, which is a thicker. Yes, it's thicker. It's the thicker side to create little dots that I'm going to use to drag out the stars with. I hope you guys understand where I'm coming from. So I'm just literally grabbing the color and dabbing it onto where I want to draw the stars. And then I'm going to grab the brush. Of course I messed it up. Hold on. There we go, right there. Now we got our little dots. You guys see the little dots? I'm going to grab my brush and make it really, really fine. And then start dragging from the center towards one end. Pull, bottom, pull, side, pull. Is it in golf that you say pull? No. There's a sport where they're like pull, where they shoot the ducks. No. Something. You know what I'm talking about. Pull. So we're pulling, we're dragging. Sorry, I have ADHD, guys. I apologize. I did have I don't take medication for it, Marco. No, I don't. I should. I probably should. But I would lose my spark and you guys wouldn't have such a great time when I come. It would make me a sad, sad host. All right, here we go. You'll just have to deal with my stimming for a little bit. All right, pull. There we go. How cute. Okay, yes. Okay, so we got the outline. We got this. Go ahead and stick them in there. And because we're a little razzle dazzle here, I'm gonna go ahead with some little extra. Can I use these rhinestones? Sure, go for it. Sorry, didn't mean to mimic you there, Marco. I did. I'm sorry. I'm gonna use these little rhinestones because it is Coachella, so we need a little razzle dazzle. Is Val going to Coachella? Probably not. No, but she will be looking fabulous. In case she wants to. She's going to Coachella. She's going to puppy training Chella. Because she just got a little puppy. And she needs to train him. Okay, I just need a couple. I just want a little couple. I'm going to use, I don't recommend this, but I am going to use a little bit of our Enrich RX adhesive to adhere these little rhinestones. Would I recommend that? Probably not. Probably not, but I'm going to do it anyway because we're going to file these off afterwards anyway. All right, now using that same dotting tool, let's clean it, that we used previously, I'm going to grab a little bit of the adhesive and just kind of place it where I want to put little sparkles. Look at that. Pick up. Oh my God. Sorry. Have you guys seen that trend online to stop a toddler from throwing a tantrum? They're just like, Jessica, Jessica. I tried it on my dogs. It works. Jessica. Jessica's not here. Let's do one more on this side. Oh my goodness. Girl, if you don't go find somewhere to go tonight. Girl, if you don't do, that's what I tell all my clients. Sorry, this is Marco's girlfriend, guys. I'm gonna kidnap her and we're gonna go out to eat somewhere right now. Our nails look good. I tell all my clients, I was like, you better go through a drive-through right now. That's the first thing I do when I do my nails. I'm gonna go through a drive-through, and if they don't comment on it, I'm gonna go through another drive-through. And sometimes I end up with 3 different drinks, but it's okay because someone saw the nails that I worked so hard for. Look how stinking cute this is. But obviously it cannot be done until we use our top coat. Before we apply our top coat, we are going to cure these. Go ahead, stick them into lip. Coachella, Coachella, Coachella. If any brands want to take me, because KUPA doesn't want to, I am open to going. There's still time. I could find a babysitter. That's not an issue at all. I don't have anything nice to wear, but I could wear my KUPA shirt and I could go and represent yours and theirs company. But that's not, I don't know, maybe next year. Maybe 40 is my year. Wait, no, how old am I? 30? Not yet. I'm not 40 yet. Not almost. But yeah, imagine one day, a brand would like to take me. That's totally fine. That's cool. If not, I can just go outside and I could report on the nails at Coachella. Guys, come on.
That's what I told Richard.
How fun would that be if I just
if we go and then we have
and you show me the nails.
We're like, let me see your nails.
Yeah, and like we content. Come on, Richard. Come on. Just kidding. Richard's our wonderful CEO, owner of this company. Maybe next year. That's an idea though. That'd be fun. Like if we, right? That'd be fun if we would go and be like, hey, we don't even go inside. We'll stay out in the parking lot with the people that, camp there.
No, don't say that. Don't say that.
My sister's car camping. Good luck with that. I would never. I could never because I don't have the money, honestly. Anyway, so look how cute this little design. I feel like this is even just Coachella. This is just like a good, fun going out party. And as you know what, summer is approaching, the nails get brighter, they get longer, they get funner, in my opinion. So if you guys aren't going to Coachella, but you still want to do something really fun and cute, there you have it. I would even add chrome to that blue. How cute would be like a blue chrome?
Do it.
I don't have any. We don't have chrome. We have chrome right there. Let me see. Stop. Oh my God, he's holding out on me. There is a secret chrome palette that has not hit the market just yet. And he is just out here holding out on me. He doesn't have it. He has glitter. Let's see the glitter. Wait, are these can I show them? Sure. Oh, look at this. Stop it. Oh, stop it. Are you guys seeing this? These are all glitter? That one's really cute. Hold on. But I kind of want to do this one that you pop. Hold on. What's this one? No, let's do this one. Oh my God. Okay. We're not done yet, guys. What are you talking about? Wait, are we going to get this? Can I have it? Can I have one? All right. I'm going to go in. I just used one brush today. I was going to use the other brushes, but you know what? You can't go wrong with the color dual-ended brush, the ones that come with the palettes. All right. This is an exclusive. It doesn't even have a name yet. Nothing. Y'all are getting an exclusive insight right now. That is a plus of tuning into these into these lives. You guys get to see things that, you know, not everybody else has gotten to see yet, just yet. How cute. Wait. Stop it. You're coming home with me. How cute. Just a little something. I don't want to cover up that blue because I feel like that blue gives it a really pretty contrast. There's just something about black and white stripes and blue that screams like 2012 for me. I'm sure we all had a blue peplum shirt back then. Right? Or am I wrong? I know I did. And they're coming back. I saw them, was it at Hollister? And I was like, there is no way. And I was like, is this happening?
The trends always.
They're
come back
recycling everything. Y'all used to make fun of us millennials. How cute. I love this little touch of just a little, just like the slightest bit of glitter. But we still got it. It's still cream, so we got to stick it into the lamp for a minute, and then we'll do the top coat. Well, you guys, thank you so much for being here. If you are going to Coachella, tag KUPA with the nails that you got. We want to see. We want to see what you guys are repping out there. I want to see if you guys are using our palettes at all. You don't have to be a Coachella, but if you are using our palettes at all, feel free to tag us in your stories, in your post, at KUPA Inc., I believe is our handle on Instagram. Tag me, underscore esmalte, a shameless plug right there. I would love to see what you guys are working with. Our palettes really are top of the line. I absolutely love them. And if you're a beginner nail tech and you're just getting into the industry, you're just creating your everything. I know buying individual polishes is really hard. So my recommendation, definitely get you some KUPA palettes. They're stackable, they're lightweight, they go a long way. I just finished, these came out last year? Yeah, right?
Yeah.
I just finished my first LA Confidential palette, and I didn't even finish all of it. I finished the City of Angels, Limo Service, Lakers Love, and Oscar Night, which is like the four main colors that I use to mix. But definitely, if you're just starting out, if you're on a budget, KUPA is pocket friendly for everyone and anyone who's looking to buy nail products, but also great quality. So, oh no, it's stuck. Now to piece de resistance. My favorite thing about doing like hand-drawn art is when I do the top coat, because it kind of just like, hallelujah. Hallelujah. In another life, I used to sing, guys. In another life. I would hope I'm a millionaire. In another dimension. There we go. But in every dimension, I will love doing nails. Because look at, I think this is my favorite one. No, but the mushroom's so cute too. They're both so cute. All right, go ahead, stick them in there. Yay! I'm sorry if my energy is not as high as it's usually. I was gonna make the coffee, but then I feel like my energy isn't as high as normal. No, is it too much?
It's perfect.
Thank you so much. I was gonna make a coffee, but Marco said there was no time, so you're welcome for not.
Wait, you did it?
I didn't make the coffee. No, I pushed the button. I went to the bathroom. When I came back, nothing happened. So I rushed over here. But yes, we are here once a week. It's either Tuesdays or sometimes on Mondays, depending on who is available. If it is not myself, Gabby Espino, it is definitely my friend Patricia. Patricia, if you're out there, I love you, babes. I miss you. I hope you're doing well.
You just commented.
Oh, patty
Said you
cakes.
love the glitter.
Oh, the glitter's so cute. Can you convince them to give us a palette, please? You've been here longer than I have. They'll listen to you. But yes, if it's not her, it's myself. Either one of us, we're here to give you the latest and greatest of KUPA products and news. And if you guys have questions, if you have suggestions, by all means, leave it in the comments. Send us a DM. We are here to serve you. Look at this. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. Do you wear wigs? Sorry. I just thought of that interview with, you think that interview with Elijah Wood. I don't know why it just popped into my head. Do you wear wigs? No, but she does wear really cute nails made with KUPA products. This is all KUPA products right there. Take a look at that. We just added a little bit of our number 3 from our Love, Peace, and Harmony set, our cuticle oil that, according to my 12 and 8-year-old daughters, it smells like Skittles. If you want to figure that out, I say buy one for yourselves. It does smell really good. So that is the design for Coachella. No? Okay. I really wanted to make, I wanted it to name it Coachella, but it's not. It's our little Coachella nails. If you're not going to Coachella, you can wear that to the club. You can wear it to the bar. You can wear it to the mailbox because that's the only place I'm going this weekend is to check my mail. But yes, there you have it. I hope you guys have enjoyed our live today. It's always a pleasure being here. I absolutely love coming and sharing with you guys, even though it's a 2-hour drive. It's fine. I love it. Love you. Love you guys. For you, anything, right? In the meantime, head on over to our... He hates me. He wants me to leave so bad. In the meantime, head on over to our website. Use code April26 for 20% off the rest of the month because they're telling me to leave. That is all for me today. I love you guys. What do I say? Stay glossy, San Diego. See you next time.
Imagine a place where all your nail product needs